Okay guys, this is just a quick video for you to try and figure out this, because it took me a while last night. In order to play on the server that we've been playing on, CCG, the UK CCG 420 EPOP 2 server, what's happened is his GameSpy has gone, and Behemoth have basically moved their multiplayer over to Steam. Now, in order for CCG game servers to be running on the latest patch, they've had to make it only run in a launcher. So what you've got to do is you've got to go to Google and type in CCG launcher. Okay, now it'll be the second one. This one just takes you to a forum. So the second one here, you'll see that it mentions about the CCG launcher here. So if you click on that page there, you'll find this link. Okay, once you click on that, it'll say get the latest version. Okay, you might also need to get some net framework as well, but it didn't do for me, so it'll be fine. So once you've downloaded that and you've run it, okay, it'll install something, and it'll ask you to put an icon on the desktop, which is fine, which is this one here. Okay, so once you run it, you find roughly the same sort of text again, and it says, you know, need to download it to get the latest updates, which is just a news page. So you click on servers and you just, hey presto, look, these are all our servers that that was the one we were playing on. Okay, but there's all these overpack as well, which is, I tried it out last night, it's not too bad. Now the one problem is with this launcher is that it wants to download Epoch again, and that's a pain, because as I say, we've already downloaded it. Not much we can do about it though, because it wants to download, and when it downloads it, basically it'll dump it into a folder which you can pre-configure, by the way. So settings at the top here, you've got your Arma 2 path, your Operation Arrowhead path, where your download mods come from. Okay, and then I've just put these additional parameters to try to get my game running properly. But as you can see, once it goes in there, it downloads Epoch. These two came from last night from me jumping on this server here. But if I just give you a brief run through, that was 2.7 gig that he had to download again. Lingo 770 meg. And 2.3 gig again. Now, last night when I sent that message out saying that I'd downloaded 8 gig, now the reason for this is also because the GameSpy has gone and Steam have taken over. If you own a retail box of Arma 2, Operation Arrowhead, if you've got the case and you didn't go through Steam, that's your problem. You've basically got to go into Steam and go to games and activate the product, and by doing so you have to put your CD key in there and it'll go boom, game activated, and hey presto, these two appear. Now the reason why I had to do that was because the latest, well, the servers have all moved over to a new update, which is 1.05.1 or something like that. Now, if you remember all the rigmarole we had before with the Dayz patch, the Dayz patch was 1.4 something, but the Arma had to be patched to 1.62. Well, Arma has had to be patched because of the GameSpy issue, so it's gone up to 1.63. Not a problem. You can't get the patch without Steam. You can't go to Armaholic, you can't go to Behemoth, whatever, to grab it. You have to get it through Steam. So if you go on the CD, you don't get an update via Steam. So you have to now go into Steam and grab it. So you basically have to download all of Operation Arrowhead again, which is a pain because I've got it on disc, but you know, such is life. So basically I had to download all of this. Now some of you I'd know don't have this issue. You do actually run it throughout Steam anyway, so you won't have a problem. You should see an update that's available for Operation Arrowhead to 1.6, as you can see here. And that was only a few days ago that this has all happened, and it's saying, you know, about the Dayz mod, it's got to be moved to Steam and all this sort of stuff. So it is a ball ache. But first of all, what I can say is, if you own Armour 2 on Steam, if you own Armour 2 Operation Arrowhead on Steam, you're fine. You shouldn't have an issue. If you own the Steam copy, that's what I'm saying. If you own the Steam copy, you're fine. If you own the CD, you've got to go through this pain barrier of activating through Steam and download the game again. That's just a ball ache, but you know, once it's done, it's done. You have to download this CCG launcher. Okay, so the CCG launcher, once you click on these, what will happen is you'll get a join button when you have the mod. Okay, if you don't have the mod, let me see if I can find one here which I don't have. Panthera, here we go. It asked me to download it first. If I click on download now, a lovely box will come across the window and say, well, it's downloading, and it could be gigs. So first of all, I'd say definitely do the one that we do play on. And by the way, all of our players have been reset. Just like that one in there. Click the download will go away. It will then, when you click on join, it will then check your armour to make sure your armour 3 is at the right patch. If you haven't done this part, then you won't run, so you've then got to do this part. So it is a pain in the arse to do, but it should work. You should have to CCG launcher, download your maps. If you're running in Steam, make sure your Steam Armour 2 Operation Arrowhead is patched to 1.63. That's the one ball ache about this, is that, you know, there it is. How do I know what version that's on? I can't, not without firing it up. So, you know, I don't think there's anything there about telling me what that's been patched to. So anyway, that's roughly what it is. So I hope you get on with it. If you have any issues, let me know, and I'll see if I can help you out. Cheers. Bye.